was at the Breakfast Club, I would have told Bia, Cardi B technically hasn't let her foot off your neck. She just lifted it slightly. Now, Bia sits down with the Breakfast Club and she basically explains that she doesn't have any interest in replying back to Cardi B in that diss track. But can you blame her? Because the last diss track she put out was an absolute nightmare. The song Pretty and Petty as F, you posted in the studio and said, well, now I have 16 songs that you can name. So the fans thought we would get a response on the project.
It's not to say I don't have a response, but I think like where I'm at right now, like that was a year ago. Like, and what am I gonna do? Like, keep beefing with partisans like over and over again? Like, why would I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Like, I know what it started from. She knows where it started from. Like, the only thing I'm here to do right now is to, like, make people pay attention to my album.
Now, this is in no way or shape or form about Cardi B specifically. This is in turn about this online discourse about songwriters. There is nothing shameful about hiring songwriters to help you put together a body of work. Songwriters are oftentimes overlooked and never given the opportunity to share their art because if you didn't know this, songwriters are also artists. And the thing that Bia is not quite understanding, and a lot of people in the industry are not quite understanding, is that your body of work can see great heights if you elect other individuals to help you. Because there's nothing shameful about that. There's nothing shameful about elevating other people who are in your industry. Now, in the interview, Bia also goes on to discuss how the beef actually started, because that was also a question the Breakfast Club had for her.
So where it started was, there were fans that were like bringing up similarities between like a video, a couple songs. I'm an artist. I write all my stuff. I don't have the resources like that maybe an artist with a bigger platform would have. So when something like that is brought to my attention, it's disheartening for like an artist that do everything on their own. So when you see something like that, I'm like, okay, I said my piece. I like the tweet. She called my phone screaming, like, trying to like bully me or hold me out of how I feel. Like, you can't hold me out of how I feel. Like, that's just what it is. So that's where it all started. It has nothing to do with a sex tape. I don't even know what sex tape I don't even know what that's about. Like, there was a lot of people also too that at that time that when I was going to the studio to make my diss, because she dissed me first. So when I went to the studio to go, okay, I'm going to the studio, rah, 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 it was in Atlanta. So there was a lot of different people that was in and out the studio, hearing what I was saying on the records, going back, saying stuff to her, Offset, whoever they were saying it to. But that had like, the stuff that she was saying that I was saying, I was not saying.
I guess we'll never know the truth, but
I'm just thinking Bia should just use this moment to promote her album. If I were her, I would do the exact same thing, like utilize the platform that's available to me, or the whatever is available to me right now, and market my album. Because ain't no way I'm just gonna just be like beefing with Cardi B, gaining this attraction, and I'm not putting out music. That's utilizing what is advantage to her right now. Literally. It's going to be exactly that. So it's interesting when people, I'm not gonna take a side, like literally I just love music. I enjoy music, and I think music is one of those things that makes me happy, I guess. You know, it makes me jump up out of my seat and want to dance and want to sleep myself. So it's interesting, really. It's really very interesting to think of it from that standpoint. I don't know if you guys are noticing, but I really have nothing to say to this Bia and Cardi B beef. It's really not something people should be paying attention to. But another thing that somebody pointed out too, it's not a ghostwriter. If somebody already credited that, a ghostwriter means that you're not available, you're not included, you're just invincible, nobody knows about you. That's a ghostwriter. But anyways.
So you mean to tell me that Bia went on the Breakfast Club acting as if she didn't know how interviews worked? Y'all, if you didn't know, Bia dropped an album last Friday, okay? She goes on the Breakfast Club today, and Loren is asking her a bunch of things about her album, quoting lines, and she's like, girl, you spilling a lot. You got to let people go listen to it. Bia, I want you to understand something. The way that interviews work, they're going to ask you specific things about your album that brings engagement, so people will want to go listen to it. But I'm here to tell you, I don't think we listening to it. And it's not because of anything that's come up in your beef that was happening a few weeks ago with Cardi B or what she said. It's strictly because, like, I believe the only song that people truly, like, know of Bia, and this is no shade, is the one where she did the collab with Nicki Minaj, Whole Lot of Money, okay? That's the only song that I know. Before that, I didn't even know Bia was, like, a rapper. I thought Bia was a girlfriend of one of Diddy's kids, allegedly. Because, I mean, like, you know, that's what I thought. And, yeah, I don't know. I think it's weird when people go on The Breakfast Club or any interviews and they start acting, like, mysterious, like, oh, you have to go listen to the album. Like, oh, you wrote the down. You wrote my line down. You wrote my lyric down. That's what an interviewer's job is to do, honey. They're helping you build engagement. But if you don't want to take the bait, don't take the bait. I mean, like, my goodness. But yeah, congratulations to Bia on her album. And